It's the Cable MTG Gathering Show.
One Mox for the pile. Hey, sup, Blue Man. 3/3 is no longer a scrub-a-dub. Do you get your draft back at 3/3? It is negative gems, and therefore a scrub-a-dub. My god. Alright, I guess we're soul ringing. Beauty of a start here. Any hockey this postseason? I gave up hockey after I won my 3rd Stanley Cup. Got my sights set on other goals now. I guess I'll take the Cradle. We'll see. With Soul Ring and Mox Emerald, I can power out that Clarion Conqueror. Think about Golos and Upheaval. I think I'm gonna grab that Golos. Tutor that Cradle into play and could be good. The goal is not a 4th cup? No. At a certain point, it's like, why not let somebody else win, you know? Like, the other professional players, like, they got some of their moms together to come crying to me. My little Jimmy never gets to win. I was like, no, you're right, I'm being selfish. Ooh, a balance. What shit is this pack? Chariot, we can actually turn 1 with Workshop and Mox Emerald here. Okay, dig the currency converter. Nice quality balance card. I'm out of water and beer. It's a rough spot to be in. Yeah, how am I going to hydrate, Maybe I'll just wither here and die. Worst ways to go. The sacklands are good in landfall decks. Those tri-sacklands, they're not good as just general fixing. Don't look at them like that. Change the stream overlay to what? Oh, minus beer. The stream title. Yeah, the overlay is untapped.gg. Beerless but still cubing. A hero of our times. Hell of a Nugan deck. Think about Tireless Tracker. Zuran Orb. Zuran Orb, pretty funny with balance. The Kitten. What would you want to link here? Doesn't quite seem worth. Got a little portal in case we find a Tinker. I don't think any of those are worth playing a 4-mana 2/2 Windmill Head is kind of what I'm trying to get across. A little staff action. Yeah, the only cards that I really like with the cat are Teferi and the 6-mana draw 3. And then after that, you can start considering, once you already have one of those, you can start considering sub things to blink so the cat's a little bit more consistent. Like maybe the 5-mana draw 2 cards, or give something -5/-5. And random walkers and stuff. But if all you're doing is getting like another trigger out of your 4 mana make 2/2s or whatever, and you could just play a better card. You could just play a real card that does something on its own, whether you have a Chariot or not, whether your opponent can answer a 2/2 or not. You're probably right about that, Salty Rutabaga. It's because of my Cold Black Heart. Hey, one of those packs. One of those new packs we heard so much about. The Teferi was already passed in pack 1, Jack Lion. I think if you're using an aggressive pick on the cat, you're probably doing it a little wrong. Getting it late is fine. Candelabra's funny. I think this deck's gonna be fucking sick. I mean, this deck could use Academy and Gaia's Cradle. Maybe we'll see Academy in pack 3 here. I have indeed decided what I'm doing for day 365. See you then. Tempting to grab that Talisman. Ideally, I'd be the only person that can use Mox Opal, so we would wheel, but I don't want to risk it. Suppose. It is a little icky with the channel here. Another Golos source in the old deck. What's up, Academy? How you doing? The Flooded Strand here is very tempting, so is that Fractured Identity. Kind of just assuming we'll find more artifact fixing. We already have some with that Mox Opal. Marsh Flats can get the Tundra. That's not nothing. We did pass a Candelabra, yeah. Hey, wouldn't we have things with a sub, things with 39 months. Can't draft everything as much as chat would love to. Oh, fun, Distinctly. Yeah, that's an earworm for sure. We need like 5 more cards. Sideboard has a little bit of filler we can board in. I like 3 steps ahead a lot. The double blue is awkward, but we have a lot of fun things to clone. Other options is grabbing a probe, I guess. Short 3 cards here. Short 2 cards here. Yeah, the Riddler would be solid, but I'm going to take the Portico. Yeah, I was hoping for more talisman type stuff here. A couple of those would improve the mana greatly. It does help that a lot of our colors can fix with the other colors. Like E-Tutor can find Mox Opal, or Mycospawn can find a Tundra. You can count Soul Ring as a land. We're like a little heavy on, a little light on gas already though, so I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'll cut an Academy and a Cradle, partly because we have Emerald for green, partly because both Cradle and Academy can both produce double blue on their lonesome. Could work out. Michelangelo's another one of these green creatures that spits out an artifact. Maybe better than 3 steps ahead here. Because it makes the both the Cradle and the Academy better. Alright, I am going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright. Yeah, a couple of talismans would have gone a long ways towards this deck's mana base, but like I mentioned earlier, Enlightened Tutor can find Mox Opal. Currency Converters, like a slow fixer, but is a fixer. And then Mycospawn can find whatever color we need. Balance looking pretty bad against this start. But maybe the library will do a little something something. Do you pay the 1? Oh, they do. Then I gotta decide here if I want to draw another card next turn or not, because I could play the Zuran Orb to prevent Halfling from getting in. I'll just pass. This all seems groovy. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Krispy Kreme. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 65 months. And you could hold on to the Spellbomb and the Zuran Orb with the idea that you can play them post-Ugin and do some cleaning up. Hey, thanks for heated, John. Hate it. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Polish Sniper, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 101 months, the 101 montharinos. I'll be indeed do my best to keep up the good streams. Glad you're enjoying them. Oh, they actually just have lethal. That's hilarious. Apparently, I was supposed to sack a single creature to Zuran Orb, which I actually considered because of the balance there. I thought about sacrificing the library, and then chose not to. Silly me. The colors are here, but the hand is very slow. A little Sentinel action. Getting some long pauses here. Opponent taking Unforced Will, maybe. Yeah. Pigeon Mana Leak. A meager 4 mana. Sure. So Vinestalk could just clear Liliana. I think I'm supposed to play the Golos instead. And then I'm unsure if I want Academy, even though it's a shitload of mana. I probably do, huh? We've got some big chonkers in this deck. And currently, we're a color short of activating Golos. I'm not actually sure we can activate Golos. Sure. I guess I'll crack a map. Frantic Search would generate a lot of mana here, but I want to wait that long to see the next card, because I'd have to draw it and then do nothing, and then draw the next card to be able to filter. What do you got, opponent? Flashing? Yoink. I have a card that Fractured Identity. Yeah, the most awkward pass during the draft portion was the retrofitting, because that would have ended up being good with the Cradle and the Academy, of course. We have 3 cards. They had 7. Just a equalizer Timetwister. There's nothing wrong with playing out the Tireless Tracker there instead. But I liked force mulling them. Hey, Bob the Builder, I think it's $6.90. Now, my opponent is playing Interaction color Sticky Toe. So getting Library seems fucking insane. It's pretty rare that you can tutor Library out and then have it be turned on. Yeah, I've definitely regretted not pulling the trigger on the Twister value more than I've regretted jamming it when it's there. So Mox Emerald being a little bit better than Soul Ring there because it fixed my mana too. No, my... Oh, they only got one card. Okay, that's fine then. What's this Golos supposed to grab? Keeping the mutagen token around to keep Academy juiced up. So a Wrath of God doesn't work. A One Ring does work. Annoying. I was kind of hoping I was going to draw lands so I could track her and start get clues rolling. I cannot spin Golos. Okay. I mean, the balance might work. It drops them down to one card, but they could hypothetically have an answer to my Vinestalk now. Whereas a 4-mana or 5-mana sweeper would tap them out. I guess they could do 4-mana sweeper plus swords too. Or a strip mine or something. GG! Played against a few... This hand, I think, is one of the closer ones we've had today. Because there's like a lot of draws that we could hit that turn the workshops on and make the hand kind of sing. E-Tutor for Golos type stuff. But then you're leaning pretty hard on this Siren or maybe the Currency Converter to smooth out your early game. I guess I'll mull. And I don't believe this Marsh Flats can get a green source. I think because we have the Portico already. I think this only gets Tundra. Yeah. Bummer. Tutored up Undercity Sewers, huh? I assume they had a grip of removal over there, right? If they hadn't played any discard spells or anything like that. That's why I chilled on the tracker, made sure I had to get a clue out of the deal there. Probably just looted away Animate Dead. Sure. What a tilt aim. We did it. We found our second green source. I guess workshop. I guess. Why is this highlighted like I could play it? Oh, because I channeled. Okay. Took me a sec there. Oh, they're booster tootin'. They're booster. I'm gonna pause this song. It's got another 6 minutes in it, and I don't want to forget Bob the Builder's song request here, because it looks like a saucy one. This is Necrogoblicon featuring Real Big Fish. Okie dokie. Good thing we dealt with the 3/3 haster, huh? That reanimate would have just ended me. Well, we got a nice board. Our life total seems to be stabilizing a bit. We got a flyer for their flyer. We could have ulted there, but it's kind of whatever, I think. I think about decking a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. There's like Portal and Battlesphere I can grab. Oh no, Portal's in the bin. Yeah, it's just ulting for Battlesphere. Do we have lethal anyway? 9 plus 5, 6. Well, I'm glad I didn't ult for Portal, huh? Yeah, the Dak Thaden doesn't do anything here. Yeah. Just smack on in. Hey, big team money. Thanks for the sob. Thanks for the 73 months. How do you get me beers? Do you live in Madison, Wisconsin? One of my viewers is ran a bar and had a license to ship, and actually shipped me a box of samplers from said bar. That fucking ruled. Is Brooklyn close enough? Okay, Brooklyn, sure. Second question, how fast are you? Opponent's got a lot of cards over there. I wonder if they have a counter. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Do I want to keep my creature land around? I think so. Also hedge a little bit against if they've got a Force of Will or Force Negation for me. Not sacking all my lands, you know. Certainly wouldn't sack the Academy regardless. Ooh, we got a Clarion Conqueror and a Pest Infest there. Jesus. Where is stash Can I activate the converter there, get something underneath it? I think I'd rather just pass. And then, of course, them using the fading counters means I'll get my Golos back sooner. I don't think we need that one. Did Sir Barrington find true love while he was gone? In a way. Sir Barrington's true love is the quest. Just the act of questing. You assume I'm taking a break after the 365. Why would you assume that? How's the beer going? I'm beerless. I'm beered out. I do have one upstairs I was saving to give as a gift, but I guess I could always go get another one. I can go back tomorrow, whatever. Where did he even find a Kmart? Well, it wouldn't be a quest if it was easy, right? Sing this song called the JoJo Song's Killing You. Is it? It's a JoJo song. Sears is online, so wouldn't it be everywhere? Berries do not have opposable thumbs, is the part you're missing. So you could activate staff and get back onto your library. I kind of just want to balance. I guess I could Frantic Search first. Oh, now I played my land for a turn. That makes balance bad. What am I doing, It's way better if it like makes them sack a land, the balance. Just no thought in this pretty little head of mine. I guess I'll still play it, make them discard one card and sack their bat. Just respecting the copter here, growing up that siren. Who's covering roundabout? Allegaeon. Allegaeon. No copter from the opponent. It would have just traded with my Spyglass Siren here. Yeah, they're an extremely good band, K-Row. They play something called tech death, like technical death metal, but I think their most recent album or two was like really prog inspired. You can hear a lot of Opeth influences, and then they've spit out like multiple Rush covers now. Maybe I should have drawn with library first. Maybe that would have been the tight thing to do. Gonna hold on to that Mox Opal. Maybe a potential Ugin trigger here. Do I think Phyrexia has good tacos? Everything I know about Phyrexia leads me to believe. I don't know. The Marsh Flats does have a tutorable green source, but the hand is not good. This one either. Huh. Maybe it should have been at the Academy. Assume the opponent's got a flash critter here. Glimmerlands, draw engine. This was a good draw. They sack their 2 creatures, they sack a land, neither of us discard anything. I think it's much better to make them sack a land than to play a land and make them discard a card. Okay, well now I'm going to have to discard a card. Which is okay. I guess I've been the forest now. The dangers if they answer the Mox Emerald and then the Academy is no longer a land, of course. Now they use their mana tithe, so the Golos gets to land. He said, jumping the gun a little bit. In the back of my head, I was thinking unless they have reprieve, and then they fucking had it. Alright. What land gets me to this Ugin fastest? Oh, we already used our surveillance. Let's just grab the creature land, huh? It's been good. Been good value. I've been ousted. Too bad I don't have any artifact tokens to copy with my Chariot. Juice up the Academy a little bit. Oh, the Ademi didn't trigger the Enduring Innocence. Yeah, get in there, Ademi. Yeah, they're serving with the Enduring Innocence. Because they don't care if it dies, it'll still be an enchantment. But they're going to gain the 2 life either way, so like why should I take the 2 damage, right? No value for me there. I fear the draw engine more than I fear a 3-2 right now. You've never beaten a Nugan? I've beaten it, but it is extremely frustrating, especially if you're playing like a creature deck. The amount of loyalty that Nugan starts with is pretty brutal. The green decks in the format are trying to clear walkers with cards like Questing Beast, and your opponent's like, yep, up to 9 loyalty your turn. It's like, alright. Okay. Right, Grimace? Yeah. I mean, 7-mana Karn used to be quite good in Powered Cube. I was really happy when that card got added to Powered Cube, because it gave green and black answers to artifacts and enchantments, and the downtick wasn't oppressive because it was still a low loyalty that could get bolted or attacked or what have you. And then you could also like uptick and run away with the game like a 7-mana walker should be able to do. Ugin is basically a 7-mana Karn if it was made by like, the people that made Oko. It's like, how much loyalty? What about all of it? What about all the loyalty? Should anyone ever be able to attack this for like counterplay on a Planeswalker? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. Sweet. I'm glad I was able to take it home with the Sol Ring Mox Emerald deck. I'm certain that not everybody who drafted in my spot would have ended up with this deck. It's kind of wild, huh? With the channel business, and the balance was really good for me and such over the course. Most people aren't putting the Gaia's Cradle in their balance deck. This seemed like a rare spot where I kind of dug it. Hey, Nordic Grass, thanks for the sub. This 36 months there, the 3 years. Yeah, nice little trophy. I'm going to go to